Folks, what in the world is going on with Kim Zodiac Berman? Word on the street is Kim is begging for her job back at Bravo. Well, she haven't been on for a while, a couple of years now, because she's had her own show. The show lasted about 8 years. It's been about 8 years since she's been on her own show, and I thought they were doing very well for themselves. They look happy, the kids look well adjusted, and I thought everything was okie dokie. So you would think that Kim was saving her little coins. How are you gonna go begging back for a job at Bravo? Is it that you want to get on to Real Housewives of Atlanta, or you want another show? I don't know. So it's been reported by Lipstick Alley that your girl Kim was begging for a job. And I say, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. All them wigs that she's selling, and overpriced wigs at that, $2,700. Who is going to buy a wig for $2,700? I can understand buying a wig for $100 because, some of them human hair wigs can be quite expensive. But I'm not seeing no $2,700 for no wig. Did it have gold thread in it? Did she put some gold thread in it? Some gold hair? Some artificial hair made out of gold for it to be $2,700? That's why she ain't selling no wigs. Kimmy's not selling no wigs. Her wigs are too expensive. Nobody ain't got time to put out no $2,700 for no wigs. Come on, Kim Zodiac. Your wigs are not that cute anyway. So why are you selling them so expensive? If you can come down in price and sell them for $150, maybe you'll start making some money and don't have to go begging Bravo for no job. That's beneath you, Kimmy. Anywho, what I say is that she should go back to Big Papa. Big Papa had her back all this time. You want to tell me she didn't save no money from Big Papa either? Girl, you running through your money too quickly, if you ask me. All that work for nothing. You know what you got to do when you're a mistress? All that work you got to put in? Huh? You got to lotion up your knees, the entire relationship. That's a lot of work. And you ain't save no money? Shame on you, Kim. Anywho, let's get into this article. So the heading of the article reads, Kim Zodiac is allegedly begging Bravo for a job, and she's selling her wigs for around $2,700 a pop amidst divorce news. So, Kim needs a job and she ain't too proud to beg. If you need it in the morning or the middle of the night, I ain't too proud to beg. And not the way the song go. I could be singing the words wrong, but it just reminds me of that song. She ain't too proud to beg. So according to page 6, in addition to begging for her job back, Kim is also selling her wigs around $2,700. And I'm saying to myself, girl, you got to do one or the other. If you're going to beg for your job back, then you ain't got no pride. And you ain't supposed to be selling no wigs for no $2,700. Beg for your job and go back and work. But if you can do both, all right? But if you don't want to beg for your job, then you can sell them wigs for $2,700 to make your coins. But come on, choose a side, pick a side. You can't be doing both. Them wigs are too expensive, but I can understand it being too expensive if you ain't got no money you're trying to get up on your coins. But if you're going to beg for your job back and they're going to give you a job, then you need not sell them wigs for no $2,700, honey. Nobody ain't going to buy it. So Kim is supposed to have this online storefront. And the name of the storefront is The Berman's Closet. Now that she's about to get a divorce, is she going to change that name from The Berman's Closet to maybe Kim Zodiac's Closet? This is why you got to be very careful of the names when you're choosing a name for your stores, okay? Now, look, she going through a divorce right now. She going to have to change that name. And I never liked the name Closet. I'm not shopping out of nobody's closet. Why do people do that? Name their stores so-and-so Closet. It sounds like a little hole in the wall joint that you shopping out of. Some little thrift store somewhere. I will not shop out of anybody's store if they call it closet. It don't sound right. Sound like my good hard earned money ain't going to the right spot. Now I'm looking at these wigs. They ain't bad looking, but I can get the same thing for $100. Down on the corner, right there in Atlantic, Kim's son got them things for $100, okay? Yes, the same wigs. I'm telling you, go down there to Kim's son, right there at the corner of Atlantic and Chestnut. You're going to find the same wigs for $100. Trust me. So if you're looking for a good wig, go down there at Kim's son. Tell them Carib Gold August sent you, and you're going to get a discount. And it's probably ain't going to cost you no more than maybe $90. I don't know what in the world is Kim thinking, selling them wigs for $2,700. Girl, that's a down payment on something major, okay? Child, the average folks ain't got that kind of money to burn. And apparently, your Hollywood friends ain't got it either because you begging for your job back. Allegedly, that's what they say on the streets. I didn't say it. That's what the folks are saying, girl. So the article goes on to say that Kim and Croy Berman are in the middle of just a knockout, drag-out, bitter divorce war where they are both demanding primary custody of their kids and child support from each other. Well, both of them asking for child support because both of them can't afford it, okay? She wants his money, he wants hers, neither one of them got it. I don't know what neither one of them got in the bank, but it looks like if both of them going to have to go beg somebody for a job. Kim allegedly is begging Bravo. I wonder who Croy is going to be begging because he haven't been working in his field for a while. Isn't he supposed to be some kind of football player that I never seen play? He probably was on the bench a lot because I never see him running no place, picking up a ball. Hell, not even running behind his little boy and picking up a ball. I ain't never seen him do no type of sports. So I don't know. They say he's a football player. How come I ain't ever seen him? Well, Kim, you should have still been friends with Nene Leakes because she's got all kinds of stuff going on, honey. She's a multi-millionaire. She can drop you some coins and get you back on your feet, child. She could have even hooked you up with a rich African man because she got a rich African man who is supposed to be some type of designer. She could have hooked you up with his brother since you're down with the swirl. So the article goes on to say ex-Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Zolciak have been pleading with Bravo executives to give her a job as she desperately needs to make money, RadarOnline.com has learned. And I'm saying, girl, you ain't too proud to beg. I'm mad at you. You got a lifestyle to maintain. So according to the source, don't you hate it when they say source? Why don't they just give the name of who said it? Anywho, according to the source close to the situation, Kim knows how to make great reality TV and not much else. You gotta fool me. She had Big Papa on the string for years, so she knows something. She knows a thing or two besides reality TV, okay? Anywho, and not much else, it says, which is why she's begging them to take her back. She needs the money. She needs a job. She's desperate. Ooh, child saying so. Well, if she was that desperate, she would have bring down the cost of them wigs $100 or so. So, as RadarOnline.com first reported, Kim and Croy Berman are in the middle of a bitter divorce war, where they both are demanding primary custody of their kids and child support from each other. And the divorce came weeks after the IRS filed a massive lien. Oops, there it is. I guess now we understand why she's desperate to get her job back. Anyway, let's get on with the reading. It says it comes weeks after IRS filed a massive lien against the couple over unpaid taxes. You mean y'all been making all that money between the two of you and you pay no taxes? Shame on you! So this divorce that you're going through comes week after the IRS filed this massive lien against the couple over unpaid taxes. And Uncle Sam said the duo owes over $1 million. $1,100,000. I mean, that's nothing for these two. split it half and half. They got the money, or so I thought. So IRS reportedly slapped a lien on the property, and the lien said the couple owes $103,564.48 for 2013. Well, that was only for 2013. They owe for 2017, 2018, and so it adds up to over $1 million. And the grand total is $1,147,834.67. But on top of that, the two were hit with a separate lien by the state of Georgia for over $15,000 that they owe in taxes that they didn't pay. So these people are living up in their big mansion, high off the hog, and ain't paying no taxes. Where they do that at? So Radar Online said this divorce, honey, has become extremely nasty, and Kim is demanding that Croy submit a drug test in her motion. So Kim said she has seen Croy smoking marijuana, and she has serious concerns for the safety and well-being of the minor children while Croy is taking care of them. And she's fearful that the children would be exposed to Croy's drug use. Well, she wasn't fearful before she filed this divorce, all these years of her living with this man. If he had such a serious drug problem, how come she didn't speak out before? Now that she wants a divorce, now she's going to look at all these little things. My question is, did she ever smoke with him? If she smoked with him, she have a leg to stand on, because he can be accusing her of the same thing if she was a smoker with him. So Croy said he has his own concerns concerning the children and their well-being, their safety and their well-being, but the judge has not yet ruled on either request. But I believe his concern is that she's a gambler. The article does mention that. So both of them got addiction issues. Let me tell you, people in glass houses should not throw stones. Kim Zolciak. So some people are saying, although Kim's life is a mess, it makes for good TV because she's got all those kids, she's got a messy divorce going on. That is what people want. And Bravo should hire her back to do maybe her own little spin-off show on that marriage that is now being dragged through the mud in the divorce courts. And who knows, Bravo may just hire her back and give her own little show, because anything for a coin. They're up for, making that coin. So maybe we're going to see Kim sometime in the future, in the near future, with her own little spin-off TV show. Maybe it's going to be called Life After Marriage, the Kim Zolciak divorce story. So Kim left the Real Housewives of Atlanta, according to page 6, after 5 seasons back in 2012. That's a while ago. So I don't think she wants to go back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta show. I think she wants her own little spin-off of what's going on right now in her marriage. So Corey was poking a little bit of fun at her, and he's, the caption says, "Don't be obvious," and he had this little character that looked like Kim. I guess he was trying to send her a message. Don't be so obvious with your begging for a show, begging back for your job. So the article also says that although the intent behind Berman's post is unknown, it came one day after Radar Online reported that Kim Zolciak is begging Bravo for her job back on reality TV. So no one really knows what her husband Croy had intended when he made this post. In my opinion, I think he was trying to send her a message: don't grovel. You are groveling, it doesn't look good, and stop begging. Don't be so obvious. In other words, he was trying to poke fun at her. That's what I think. So the article also said that Berman filed for divorce from Zolciak. A lot of people are saying both of them filed against each other, because this article says that Berman filed against Kim. But I know in another article I saw where Kim had also filed against him. So he filed on May the 5th after 11 years of marriage. The article also went on to say that Kim wanted to file for divorce months before He went down there to the courthouse and beat her to the punch, and he filed first. But she also served him papers after, but he filed first. So we know that Kim is accusing Croy of having a drug problem, a marijuana, weed smoking problem. But he wants her now to stop the gambling because he's saying she gambles too much. She's got a gambling problem. According to this article, it says on Monday, Berman accused Kim of having a gambling problem and spending substantial time and money on this so-called habit of hers. She got a habit, honey. She got a gambling habit, and she's spending all the money. That's why she owe, and he owes his IRS $1 million. Over $1 million they owe because he busy smoking according to her, and she busy gambling according to him. So both of them got the monkeys on their backs. So this insider told Radar Online that the tension between the two have been mounting for months now because both are dealing with more financial hardships behind closed doors. Yes, they would be dealing with financial hardships because both of them got the monkey on their backs. Both of them got issues with an addiction. Kim is pretty much calling him a pothead, and he is pretty much calling her a gambling junkie. So guys, drop it in the comments. Which habit do you think is worse? You think smoking weed is worse than gambling? Because both of them gonna, tear your funds up. Both of them you're gonna be spending money on. But which is worse to kick? They've been married now for 11 years. They can't allow no drug problem and gambling problem tear their marriage apart. No, they can't. But I guess for a lot of people, that's what happens, right? When you don't have control. So guys, I'm over and out. Drop your comments. Don't forget to hit the like button before leaving the page if you haven't done so when you came on. Don't forget to share the video and also subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. It's a good time to do so. You keep coming back. Show your girl some love. Subscribe. Doesn't cost you a thing. And if you choose to, drop a few coins in the super thanks area. It's right there on the page. You scroll to the left and you will see the little heart and the dollar sign right inside the heart. If you choose to drop a few bucks, $2, $3, whatever you can afford, I will greatly appreciate it. It's to support the channel. I bring you content, and sometimes you drop a few dollars my way. I can go buy some new equipment. Thank you so much. I will see you guys on the next video. I'm over and out.